All right, so you have to excuse the angle, but I got a package I was gonna open right quick. I do not have a box cutter with me, so I'm gonna try to just use my fingers here. And it comes to Lester Morrow, so it's nothing to do with Jamie. All right, well, this is Lester and Jamie. Has nothing to do with Jamie until I open the darn card. Peace on earth. Hey, Lester and Jamie, I found the perfect ornament for you. I love both of you guys. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. I laugh at you. I cry with you. Ignore the haters. All right, that was cute. And then it says, folding sport glasses. Hold on. Hold on. Folding sport glasses. I'm thinking ornament, the perfect ornament. Well, so she used the box to put this ornament inside of there. It's a bull with a ring in his nose. A whole lot of bull. It is a whole lot of bull. Now, if you guys don't know, the reason that a lot of bulls have a ring in their nose is to control that bull. Yeah, so I don't mean this in a mean way. And so please don't be upset with the messenger, but they will sometimes put a ring in a bull's nose. So if they have to move that bull or manage that bull or discipline that bull, they can yank on that ring and it hurts. And so that bull can learn to give distance between he and the farmer or the rancher, because they don't want to have anyone yanking on or jerking on that ring. It's kind of sad, isn't it? But thank you for the gift, the ornament. And this comes from Kathy. And then Kathy is all the way up in Minnesota, Stillwater, Minnesota. Kathy, I'm sorry I opened the gift after Christmas, so our tree's already down. But I will put it with our ornaments, and so next year it will hang on our tree. And I'll remember this. So thank you for the kind words and the well wishes. And then, of course, thank you for laughing at us and crying with us. And I know that what you mean by laughing at us is not actually laughing at us. You are laughing with us as well. But if that's one thing that I love about social media, is the opportunity to share blessings, share the joy of the animals, share the stories of the how they can inspire us and push us in so many different ways. And not only that, but they can sometimes bring out the best and show us what beautiful things Mother Nature. I'm rambling. I want to show you something cute and sad. And yes, I've shown the same thing before, but it's funny to me. And if it brings me laughter and joy, I want you to have laughter and joy. All right, so it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm embarrassed to admit that I'm just making my way out. There's goats down grazing along the road, which is fine. But what I'm looking for are those longhorns, not Tex necessarily, but those two females, those two cows, because whenever they see me, they come running. And it's kind of funny because, listen, I don't normally feed. Oh, there's Tex right there on the berm or across the spillway of the pond. I don't feed. I don't overfeed if I can help it. Okay, there they are. There she is. There's one of them. Dolly is right there under that tree in the far distance, and she's looking this way. Tex can also hear me. Look, he's looking. He's looking. Oh no, Dolly's coming this way. Here she comes. Let me go a little bit closer. Guys, I'm trying to fatten them up. You know they're in bad shape. So I am feeding them twice a day. But for some reason, they think every time they see me, it's food. It's time to eat. Okay, here we go. Now, Reba is way over there. She doesn't see me. I'm going to get their attention. Hey, girls. Oh, boy, here they come. You guys hungry? Now, the thing is, will Tex allow them to pass on the spillway? Will Tex move? He's being the troll, like in the Billy Goat's Gruff. He's being the troll. Will he allow them to pass on that narrow spillway? Dolly's gonna come right past him. Oh no, he's gonna turn her around. Tex, let her come through there. Oh, sorry, Dolly. What's gonna happen when Reba gets over there? Tex is like, I was here first. This is not wide enough for the two of us. Oh, he's gonna turn around. Oh, that's sweet. Yo, that's our Tex. Dolly's like, I need to eat. I am hungry. Move, you big galoot. He's like, careful, little one. Tex, let them girls come and eat, please. He is not going to let them pass. It's not mean. Yeah. I know, baby. You got to get around him. How are you going to do it? Get Reba to help you. Reba's going to find a way. Let's see what Tex does here. Oh, how many of y'all are completely intrigued by this drama that's unfolding in front of us right before our eyes? Tex, let them pass, sir. Oh, my God. Here comes Reba on the far, and she's coming around the far lane. She's going to take the curve. It's like a race. Oh, no, now the goats are all running over here. I'm not feeding goats at 10 in the morning. I never feed in the morning unless I need to for some reason. In case you don't know this, if you get into a habit of feeding in the morning, what you're going to end up doing is producing slothy, lazy animals. Because what they do after they eat, they'll go lay up. And if you want your animals to actually go out there and work your pastures, graze your pastures, and whatever they do, forage or graze, you need them to get up in the morning with the sun, which is there. They cannot get around that big stud, and he won't move for nothing, y'all. Should we go there and help them? Should we go help them? Tex, move out of their way. They can't come. The girls got to eat, sir. Them girls got to eat. Oh, here she comes. Oh, he ain't liking that too much. Oh, no. He's like, Reba, you need to, Dolly, you little... He doesn't know what to say. Same as me. He does not know what to say, but Reba has made her way around. Here comes Dolly. She's going to take the same path Reba took. All right, the girls did it, y'all. The girls did it. Girls, I'm so sorry he's not letting y'all eat. He's like, watch your figures, ladies. Small portions. Hi, girls. I know. All right, well, our ladies have come around. Y'all, let's go feed up, huh? Y'all come with me. We're going to get some feed and give these girls a bite. No, you don't want to feed in the mornings if you can help it. You want your babies to get out and do their jobs. And then you feed them in the afternoon so they can have a good night's sleep with a full belly. Y'all give me a couple minutes here, please. Good morning, sweet girl. Hi, love. How are you? Let's walk out in the grass a little bit, okay? Let's walk out into the grass. Don't do all that stuff with your horns, sweetie. I'm going to drop your grain over here. We're going to go to the grass, Dolly. Lord, y'all. I am getting soft in my old age, Dolly. You need to hush it up and settle down. You plan on hurting me? Is that what you plan on doing? I'm not going to pour out stuff in the dirt. I'm trying to pour it in the grass. Move. You need some more. There you go. Trying to get it to the grass. I don't want to feed them in the dirt, and she's just trying to knock the entire... Look at him. He's like, why are you feeding them in the mornings for? You're going to make them fat. Tex is not like me. I like the girls to be a little bit juicy. Okay? I like thick. I like my cows thick. I like them to be I like them to be healthy, okay? Tex is looking for swimsuit models or something. Tex! Look at him. He won't even look over here. He's like, we don't eat in the mornings. Tex, you just need to hush it up. You're being mean. These girls, they are looking better. It's only been a couple of weeks, and they're looking pretty good, actually. Especially Dolly. Dolly looks real good. She's gaining weight quick. Reba is slower, but she was in worse shape. But it's easier when you look around behind them to see. But you guys who've been watching the full 2 weeks, this is what's really sad to me, is that part right there. That's real. That's like anorexically. That's just not good, not healthy. And that's why I think that he's not showing any interest in them romantically, because Mother Nature is telling him that they're not really able to carry a calf right now. And so I love the fact that he's giving them time to fatten up and get healthier. Now this over here looks bad. When she stands like that, boy, look at that. Yeah, they don't repair themselves overnight, friends. But at least her backside is a whole lot healthier looking. But you can certainly see the ribs, the bones. But I'll tell you what, I'm not judging anybody, because I know what the drought did. I know how bad it was. I know that everyone suffered and struggled. And, you know, looking around, there's not a cow. Guys, there's not a pasture that has healthy cows. But we've been really blessed. And you should not be talking about weight, mister. Seriously, you should just... He's like, I'm a man. It don't count. Isn't that a shame? Okay, I'll it does count. Trust me, it does count. So I'm standing here at the site of our bridge / cattle guard. Just trying to see how everything's holding up. You guys, don't forget that it was May 13th, my birthday, 2023, when we got a 10-inch rain in a matter of hours. That rain dropped so much water that, of course, water comes rushing down this little creek over here. It's a dry creek now, and it's normally dry. But when it rains a lot, water from the entire neighborhood comes rushing down through here. It was joined by the pond. At that point, the berm or the spillway was quite a bit lower. Water came rushing over that, washing a lot of my rock into my culvert. The culvert, you know, at some point, once it was clogged and that water had nowhere to go, it literally began to bend and fold my culvert. It was a mess. Water went over the driveway, collapsed everything down on top of what the void that the culvert had left. And it was just a mess. Well, Jamie and I tried to think about different ways, things we could do. And we decided not to replace the culvert with a new culvert. Instead, we thought we'd just go ahead and build this over here. And I will say that after several months, it's been several months, we've had quite a few rains. Nothing like it. We've had no 10-inch rains, obviously. We haven't had that kind of a test yet. But it's held up very nicely. It's solid. We made sure that we did it right. And then don't forget that I'm blessed. Sometimes you don't realize the blessings of experience. Experience is a blessing, y'all. I've learned to build cattle guards and driveways like that little bridge right there from my dad's parents, my grandparents. Yeah, growing up, you know, we were fairly poor. Well, we were very poor. And we did everything ourselves. We didn't hire out for hardly anything. And so I've watched my nanny and pop have to do things. And so when there was a project to be done, it was just everyone would jump onto it. And so even from a little guy, I remember building cattle guards and, you know, different things that we would do. And so when I began to put this thing together, the vision that I had was nothing that you had to find online. You find it from your archive of memories. And I remember how my pawpaw would put down big planks, and then how he would use bags of concrete to pour amongst, you know, with in the middle of the planks to keep the moisture and water out. And I pretty much use that exact same concept, the same design that he always used, on a much larger scale. And then I will also say that this was probably the hardest job. It is, by far. This was the hardest job that I've ever done. It took a lot out of me. My God, it took a lot out of me. But I'm blessed that I was able to hold up and get it done. I was also at that point still nursing a shoulder injury. So I felt like a lot of the jobs I had to do, I did with one hand. I remember the day that my brother came by to inspect it. Now, Daniel, we call him Uncle Dan, it's my brother. Don't forget that he does engineering for a living. So I'd talked to him a couple of times about different ideas. And the day that he and Lou came over to have a look at, I almost said a look-see, to have a look-see, and he said he was impressed. He thought it was going to be a good design. It would hold up. Man, that was such a relief. Boy, that was a relief. Because before then, you knew that, you thought that it would. You had an idea that it would. But it was just nice to have it, you know, confirmed by someone that does it for a living that, hey, your design is a pretty good design, and I think it's going to be okay. So, and here we are. As of now, it's held up very nicely. But if you think about it, you know, things that you do with your children may seem like not that big of a deal, but hopefully your kids will remember those kind of things. I'm watching Megan and Ellie over at the sanctuary, and a lot of times in Ellie's videos, I will notice things he says, mostly things that he says or things that he's heard me say. And I'm like, I didn't know he was ever paying attention during those talks. Seriously, I never knew he was paying attention during some of those conversations. And to hear him repeat those things on a video means that not only was he, you know, listening, but now he's also teaching to folks that watch his channel some of those same life lessons, be it about animals or, you know, or whatnot. And so I'm blessed for that. Sometimes you don't realize your blessings. All right, let me get back over here and get my bucket. Yeah, old Tex is like, well, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. And so he's joined the ladies on a little morning buffet. Did you guys know that they will also put a ring in pigs' noses, a pig's snout? And they don't do that to control the pig's behavior or his or her aggression, as much as they put those rings to prevent them from rooting around the yard, rooting up yeah, those rings can hurt. Not that I would know, but I don't think that they still do that. I can't say that I've seen a bull or a pig with the nose ring in a while. I don't think it's outlawed. I don't know if it's even frowned upon, but you just don't see it anymore. Not that I've seen. Well, we got the girls, plural, working in the garden. How's your help coming along?
Yes, we're going great.
You know what she's looking for.
I know what she's looking for.
And she's found it. Her place to use the restroom. Sweetie, huh?
I cannot keep this like this.
Baby, Mama's, and she's gonna bury it. She's gonna bury it. She's gonna be a good girl and bury it.
We do not, this is not a giant litter box.
A giant litter box.
Brought it,
So like, I'm next.
Yeah.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.